All right guys, another range day. Really, it's going to be a part 2 to our first video where we tested our 9mm into our plywood. That's what we use. We use plywood. It's been a while, sorry. This one we're going to be using ballistic gel to show the expansion of the hollow points. We have 115. No, we're not going to use 115 today. We're going to use 124 grain and then a wide variety of 9mm, including the Handgun Hunter and Hornady Critical Duty, to see which one penetrates the best, expansion the best. We're going to be measuring these guys against each other. Should be an interesting video, should be a fun video. We have our predictions, our expectations of this shoot on our pre-action. So if you're not seeing that on our Patreon account, make sure you like and subscribe to our Patreon. 3 grunts and a pogue. Make sure you check us out on all of our socials, and make sure you like and subscribe for future content. All right guys, let's see it. Have a good one.
All right, time for some ballistics gel testing. We have 1 layer of denim in front of our ballistics gel to see if it'll trip up the hollow points or see if they function as expected. Our first round is going to be kind of our test, our baseline, with some 124 grain FMJ, some PMC bronze here. So let's see how it performs. All right, next up is our Spear Gold Dot, kind of the industry standard for a long time, projected hollow points. So it would only see fit to have it in the test.
What's the weight?
This is 115 grain.
Very good. Safe and clear.
You can definitely tell the impact was different.
Yeah,
that's
you can see the energy immediately.
It's that top one.
Did it go through the jeans? Okay.
Oh yeah,
right there.
I'm sure it didn't, you know, teleport through the jeans into the block.
Well, I saw the jean flap was down. Genius.
It almost kind of looks like they're all meeting up right there together.
It's clearly a bigger wound channel though.
Yeah.
But look at the penetration on it.
The expansion starts a lot earlier.
Look at that.
It penetrated.
It might have made it out.
It did.
Yeah.
The last 2 rounds did.
At least a couple little fragments.
That's kind of interesting to see that the 115 grain FMJ. That's interesting to see that the 115 grain FMJ actually penetrated the least compared to the hollow point.
Yeah,
that's really
that's not what I expected for sure.
No. Okay. Let's go with PCC. All right, the Gold Dot out of the AR9.
That was a very clear transfer of energy. The whole block hopped up.
There's some plywood going up, and the round stopped. That's interesting.
Very.
So the Gold Dot out of the handgun penetrated the PCC. It didn't. That's interesting. What do you think, man?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I would have expected more velocity out of the PCC, having that longer barrel with more burn time on the powder. But yeah, that just goes to show you, you know, some stuff out of the box, it may not be as consistent as a good hand load or match grade stuff.
That's why we're doing the testing, right?
All right, now we got our Hornady Critical Duty 135 grain flex lock. This is the one we placed a wager on, and we're gonna see how this does. All right, let's see what happened.
Yeah, it hit. Oh, what's that?
That's a piece of it.
I may owe you a shot.
It's through right here at the bottom. You can see it in the wood.
Yep.
And you can see it right here.
That traces all the way down.
That is not what I expected.
It's that polymer tip, doesn't it?
Oh, damn it.
This is a good shot if you want to come from the top. You can really see it's got some nice expansion in the very beginning.
Yeah.
And then it goes.
It does look like it leaves, you know, most of that effect on target is in the very beginning of that impact.
Yeah. And then it goes. That's why I think it would be interesting to put a block in the back. Because is it just barely trickling through, just barely making it through? Or is it actually going through with some velocity?
Hard to tell. I think with the PCC, we're going to see it blow out a little bit more out the back.
I think so too. All right, PCC next. All right, critical duty, PCC.
Stopped it.
And it stopped it.
Right in the back.
Holy crap.
Wow, I would not expect that.
It's funny that the pistol rounds are going through, but the PCC rounds are actually stopping. But that's great expansion.
That's so backwards of what I would actually think would happen.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
really
think
is.
so too.
Higher velocity, it's going to punch through.
And how did this
But
maintain, or did it come apart? Any of the petals break off? Fragmentation?
It
hard
looks like
to
there's a
tell.
little bit right here. Right here, it looks like there's a little piece of fragmentation. It's the bottom one.
Yeah, you can see a
The
couple
cleaner
pieces,
one.
especially down in the, that was your first round, I think. Oh yeah, it's right on the edge.
So
you know what's strange
take
is
that out.
the wound cavity is almost identical on both of them. And yet it just didn't get as far.
I'm surprised by that. I'm really surprised. Okay,
I wonder, here's a theory that I've got here with all these jacketed hollow points in the PCC versus the handgun. Maybe the higher velocity that they're getting is causing them to lose initial energy. You know, like maybe they're opening up just a hair more, and that's causing more energy to be left in the target and less to continue punching through.
but you have to think they're designed to come out of a handgun.
Yes.
They're not designed to come out of a PCC. So they're gaining velocity when they come out of a PCC. So we should see them stop with a handgun.
You would think.
So
We would think, and then we see this.
yeah. All right, what's next?
I believe we have some 6-hour ammunition next.
6-hour handgun hunter.
Hmm.
All right, let's see.
Flip a
Let's see what's
coin.
next.
All right, now we've got the Hornady Handgun Hunter, 115 grain plus P monoflex tip. I don't know how it's going to perform through jeans since it's a hunting round meant for animal hide. But animal hide is tough, jeans are tough. Maybe it'll have about the same effect.
All right, here we go. Handgun hunter PCC. We're clear.
Just the sound of that impact was way different.
It should be high.
It stopped it
It
right at the
stopped
back. Tumbled a little bit, but it stopped it.
But look at that wound.
Oh, that opened up a lot.
And there's
Very,
stuff
very
lifting it.
close in too. What, about 3 inches into the target?
Yeah. And what's nice about this, you have the critical duty below it, so you can they're almost in a
Directly
straight
compare
line. You're
both
directly
rounds.
comparing that cavity wound. And I think that handgun hunter opened up a lot more than that critical duty.
And this is the handgun hunter, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. And they stopped. Same distance. All right, Sig Elite out of the PCC. Right here, right next to it. All the way through, right here.
Is that
Yeah,
from
there's
the
that
last one?
last little fragment that
There's
stayed
a little
in.
fragmentation. So interesting. The ones that had monoflex and polymer in the tip stopped, and the actual hollow points punched all the way through with the PCC. All right, we're gonna do the Sig Elite out of the handgun. That's dead center. There's our entry.
Broke apart. Came out the back right here on top.
Yep.
That's like a triple wound cavity, though. I don't think we're gonna.
Not a lot of science on that one.
No, not a lot of science at all. I mean, to be fair, it's as much science as we started with.
Yeah, true.
Can you see it a little better from the side? I mean,
It's all one big cluster.
it's a smaller one. From this, looking at this block, I hate to say it, but that handgun hunter opened up the most. You look at that wound cavity right here in the beginning, that handgun hunter opened up more.
Either opened up more or it has much more, a much better ability to produce a temporary wound cavity or cavitation.
It'll be interesting to see.
Because we'd have to
if
find
we
around,
get
yeah.
a slow-mo camera, if we can see that wound cavity open up differently. So that's going to be some good footage. I think we'll see. Anything else for today? All right, so that's our awesome science project for the day. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Comment down below. Maybe we do 4D next. Maybe we get some pistol lessons. Make sure you subscribe to our Patreon page. See all the unexclusive or the exclusive content, the unadded content.
Unedited.
Without ads.
There you go.
Yeah.
The ad-free content.
There's no special word for it.
I'm trying to use a big vocabulary. I don't have one.
That's what happens when we're grunts.
I know, right? You get to see the pre-action, and you're going to get to see the after-action. You're going to get to see us cut this bad boy open, pull some of these rounds out of both blocks.
Yep.
Anything to add to that?
No, I think this was an interesting test. Definitely not the results that I thought, but we'll discuss that in the after action.
Who's taking a shot?
Brandon is.
Very good.
All right. Till the next one. Have a good one.